All right, cool. Hey everyone, I am Lindsay and I am here with Ashley and Sarah, and we are live and we're so excited to talk to you more about coaching. That's why you're here tonight, to learn more. I'm not going to say any more. I'm going to introduce Ashley. She's going to kick it off and tell us a little bit more about what coaching is, what it isn't, and then just common fears that people have. So Ashley, take it away. I can't wait to hear your story.
Hey everyone, my name is Ashley, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about me and what coaching is to me, and a little the fears and what I have found out as a coach. So my name is Ashley Baumgartner, and I am a director and a teacher. I'm also a single mom to 3 boys, ages 4, 6, and 8. My son was recently diagnosed with autism in January, so I'm also a special needs mom, and that kind of really takes a lot of time and energy out of my days. So started coaching in 2016, and I just really, in the beginning, really didn't think that I was going to have time. Fitness knowledge. I am not a nutritionist by any means, and I just didn't think that I really had a following. And what I discovered was that really like people who are real. I thought for sure nobody's going to want to follow me. I'm Jane. I'm a mom. My life is messy and chaotic. I am so far from being flawless. I definitely do not have a 6-pack, and I probably have more cellulite and stretch marks than I can count. But what I discovered was that I love to follow me because I am real and I am relatable. And so made coaching become for me. I didn't have to pretend to be someone that I'm not. Wanted me to, she persuaded me for a long time that I was capable of this. She believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And I decided that I would become a coach. Programs and a nutrition plan for me that I got amazing results with Shakeology, and even better, as a coach, 5% discount on all the products. And as a single mom, discount is huge. So once I started, the thing that I realized the most is I thought, I'm going to give it a try. It's a little bit scary, but what I loved the most was that people really started to relate to me. People wanted to, and coaching of people and adding value to people, supporting others, and giving other people hope. And that was really rewarding for me. Message from someone that says, you believed in me, and I just did around, and I've been struggling with my weight. I've been battling with self-esteem issues. I've been battling with self-confidence. Me in the beginning, and they say, I was able to lose 7 pounds in 1 round. I was able to put on an outfit that I haven't put on in a long time. I go out and play with my kids and not be tired. That is so meaningful. A lot of the reasons why I coaching is because I was in a very hostile marriage. Unfortunately, I had to make the really tough decision to pack my kids up and leave. I running around because it was something that was very difficult to me, and so I battled self-esteem issues. I battled self-confidence issues. I didn't want to get dressed. I didn't want to go out and go places and do things. I didn't want to be in pictures with my kids. And I had to make a decision to live that miserable life for the rest of my life, or make a change and be a better person, myself, but my children. And that is considering taking this route, seeing results on top that, a great support system. My team is wonderful. I have met a lot of people along the way, and I have found so much self-confidence in myself, and I have been able to add value to other people's lives. And so, and you think, I can't do this. I'm not. I missed something a lot on the way. You will never be left alone to figure it out on your own. And you will learn through the programs. Your knowledge will expand greatly. And if you don't have time, I can tell you, is someone who, a mom of 3 kids, who is balancing a career, that have time, it's because you choose not to have time. When you make it a priority, you make it something that's important to you, you will fit it in your schedule, no matter what. I fit it in the schedule before my day starts, and some days I fit it in the schedule at the end of my day. I had to make it a priority in my life, for it's important. If you don't think you're going to have a following, my suggestion is share your hardships, share your journeys. People will follow you. Don't think that they're really paying attention. I can reassure you that I get messages from people telling me I am. I have ran into people at Walmart who have shared with me how something I have shared along my journey has really touched their heart out of a dark place. And so when you don't think that you're going to have followers, you will be amazed, because when you are just genuinely real and you're yourself and you share your struggles and you share your triumphs, people will follow you. They will want to share and rejoice in those moments with you. And in those difficult times, I promise they will want to be there for you. They will confide in you, that have been personal, and you will build these relationships with people. And it really, truly is such a rewarding to have. And so that's a little bit about me and how coaching has affected my life. Like I said, I'm still very, it's brought so much joy to my life. Not only mentally and physically have I grown, but I have created so many relationships and such a great support system, not only in my team, followers, in my friends and my family, and my relationship with my children is so much better. And so coaching has been a thing for me. So you value to other people's lives, and you will get the support and give hope to people. And to me, that is such a honor and a blessing as a coach. So Sarah is going to talk more about the products that we have to offer. And so I'm going to hand it on over to Sarah.
All right. Thanks, Ashley. My name is Sarah Price, and I am currently a stay-at-home mom. I've been coaching for actually right at a year. I think I started maybe even this week, a year ago. And I have an 8-year-old daughter and a 6-year-old son. And I haven't always been a stay-at-home mom. I was a corporate, I worked in the corporate world in IT for 13 years and didn't actually start staying home with my kids until my daughter was 3 and my son was 18 months old. And that was a huge shift for me, to go from a 50 to 60-hour workday to being home with my kids all day. And that actually for me was a really hard transition. And I tended to kind of lose, I kind of lost what I felt was any kind of purpose. And so I threw everything into my kids and into my house and nothing into myself. And about a year and a half ago, I was trying to lose baby weight from my son, who was 5 at the time, because I was just kind of tired of taking care of everyone else and kind of finally decided that it was time to take care of me. And I found a challenge group, and I fell in love with the atmosphere of a challenge group. and started to be able to use the container system, the portion fix container system, which actually was a huge realization for me on how poorly I was eating. Even though I thought I was eating, I was kind of proof that you can't out exercise a bad diet, because I thought I could just work hard and it would come off. Well, not in your late 30s. That doesn't happen anymore. And so I kind of decided that I really liked the atmosphere of the challenge groups, and I didn't want to stop. And I really enjoyed being able to focus on myself finally. And I kind of thought, well, coaching might be an opportunity for me to continue to focus on myself, but be able to help others at the same time and feel like I'm actually contributing to, I guess, the world. I don't really have a better way to explain it other than I needed something besides my kids in my house. I love my kids. I love my family. I needed something else. I needed a purpose. And coaching has given me that purpose. I have been able to help, I don't even know, I have 20 ladies in my current challenge group with me right now. Some of them have been with me since last year. They've been staying with me this whole time. I mean, they check in every day. We I don't know. And the support that they give each other, I can't explain how awesome it is to see people who've never met each other building each other up every single day. And just the atmosphere of a challenge group to me is what it's all about. And you get that same atmosphere as a coach from the other women on this team. We are, some of them I've met, some of them I haven't, and we still feel like family. I can talk to them. I can call somebody up. I can text somebody. I can send them a Facebook message, and they'll help me get through something, or they'll, we're always trying to help each other. You're never left alone. I've walked into this knowing no one, and feel like I have a whole another family that has given me so much. And as far as the programs, there's like over 700 programs, I think, that are available. And with the new all access on demand, you can find something for everyone. My mom, who is 71 years old, worked out with me and did part of Sean Week while I was with her, because there's a modifier. There's a modifier in everything. I mean, my mom has lost over 40 pounds doing, these programs and having Shakeology and following the clean eating plan. And she has spent her whole life fighting weight issues. There's something for everyone out there. In my group, I have people from 70 into their 20s. And somebody's always, there's a program for everyone, and there's a modifier to work your way up depending on where you're at on your level. And one of my biggest fears was starting a social media page. I'm an extremely private person. I'm an introverted person. I don't share a lot because of insecurity issues, like I think most people have, but we don't want to talk about because everybody thinks everybody else has it together, because that's what we show people. But I have gotten so much more response and love and self-confidence from people by sharing my struggles and by sharing things I feel like I've failed at. And people come and they tell you, and they lift you up, and they tell you what a great job you're doing and how they love following you. And to put myself out there was the most terrifying part for me, to start a social media page and to start posting things about my life. I was afraid that people were going to look down on me, or just, I struggle to find words, I guess. But putting myself out there on social media has actually been one of the best things for me as a person. I've come out of my shell. I've become more outgoing. I've made a lot more friends than I have in the past 40 years, probably. And feel like people really, truly care about me. And I've always struggled with that. And so using social media might seem like a really scary thing to do, or even sometimes you don't want to put yourself out there, but that's what this job is. And that's what doing this is. You do have to do that. You do have to put yourself out there. You can't really be private anymore. You have to let it all out. And you might be surprised, like I was, and find out that people really do care, and people really want to see you succeed. And And then you learn something too, because I knew nothing about Instagram and I was like, oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm too old for that stuff. Well, here I am. I started using Instagram about 6 months ago and it's going well. So thanks for listening, and I'm glad that you are checking this out, and I appreciate your time. And I'm going to hand this over to Lindsay, who's going to share her story and talk a little bit more about how we earn an income and what would be next for you if you find this interesting. All right, thanks.
All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks, Sarah, and thanks, Ashley. Yeah, I can agree with so much of what you have already shared. And Sarah, yeah, I think coaching for me too has definitely brought me out of my shell. I began coaching, and it was like, I was thinking about this today as I was preparing to talk to all of you. I've been coaching for 4 years now, and that just seems like unbelievable to me because it hasn't felt that long. And it's definitely been a ride, but one that I never regret taking. And I can tell you, when I first began this journey, I was not confident. I would have never done a webinar like this with these lovely ladies. I was a new mom. I was struggling with postpartum depression. I was struggling to feel confident in my new body. We were struggling financially as a family. I used to be a grade school teacher, and I worked at a private school, and I really didn't make enough income to justify me going to work. I would have basically been working to pay for childcare. And so I had always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. It was really, a dream of mine. And so we said, let's just try to make this work. And that first year was like the hardest year of my life. Not because I didn't love my son or I didn't love my husband, but we just struggled financially so much. And on top of that, I felt like I was in this dark hole that I just couldn't get out of. I always wanted to be a mom, but in that moment, it was just like, I didn't feel happy. And I felt like I had to put on a face for people, and I can't explain it. And I was embarrassed to tell people about how I felt. And, I think I was trying to lose the baby weight, and I didn't really know how. Like Sarah had said and shared, I thought I was eating healthy, but I really had no idea what to eat, how much of what to eat. And that's, I think, where I struggled. And it wasn't so much the weight. It was really just about how I felt about myself. I remember going to the grocery store, and we shopped at Aldi. I don't know if you guys have that. But it's like this discount food store, and I had to put food back a couple times because we had a strict budget that we had to stick to, and that was really, really hard. So I started taking kids into my home to try to earn an extra income so that I could take the burden off my husband a little bit, but that just made me sink into that depression hole so much more because I was stuck in the home. I didn't have anywhere to go, and I was just alone with my feelings. I didn't have any other adults to talk to. So I needed something more. And I'd seen a friend working out, and she was drinking Shakeology, and she was getting ready for her wedding, and she was just kicking ass. Like she looked so good. And I saw her picture, and I was like, I want to do that. I want to go all in. So I had never been a challenger in a challenge group. I had never participated in any of the programs or products. I just knew that I wanted to feel the way she was feeling and help others feel that way too. And I needed a way to earn an income for my family. So I dove in head first. I bought my first challenge pack, which was with Insanity and Shakeology. I did not work out, so that was a really challenging program to get into. But I have to say that being a part of a team and being in a challenge group, which if you guys aren't familiar with the challenge group and you're on here and you're asking yourself, what is that? It's a virtual group where we put people in every month, and the coaches are there to help inspire and engage and motivate people that join. And we actually have this really cool app, and I wanted to pull it up on my phone to show you, where we check in every day. So currently I'm running a Fit Mama Bootcamp. And so we check in here, and so this is the daily post that I've created. But then you can see what people have posted and shared on the group. And we talk about our lives, we talk about our struggles, we talk about and ask questions. It's just an outlet for you to get help with your health, nutrition, and also just, I think, get your mindset right and really start viewing yourself as a capable person who can accomplish great things. And so that's what helped me really start believing in myself again and really start to gain that confidence and just love myself through the entire journey. And that's what I was seeking. And so along this journey, right, I know you guys are wondering how this all works and how would you get started. Along this journey, I started to earn some extra income for my family. It started with being able to cover groceries. It started with being able to take a date night in like over a year because we couldn't afford to do anything. And that felt amazing, just to reconnect with my husband after like so many sleepless nights up with each other, and just to have that one-on-one time. So I want to pull this up for you guys. I'm gonna try and share my screen here if I can. Let's see. I don't know if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. It might just look wonky for a second, which it usually does. Hold on. Does it look weird, you guys? Does it look like really weird? Yeah, it looks weird. Okay. Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe you can't see it. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing because that's just weird. I'll just tell you guys. So I was gonna show you my income statement. And basically, I have been able to go from $534 in my first January in the business a month, which was like huge for my family. When I found out that I made like over $500 and I had been in the business for almost 6 months, or about 6 months, that was huge for me. And I just was able to pay for so many things that we weren't able to do before. To now, this past January, I earned $2,300 in the month. So I want to be straight up with you. I know that income is kind of this like weird thing to talk about, and it's not like a conversation that you have with everyone, but I want to share it because I want you guys to see the reality in this business and see where you can start to where you can grow to. And my income by no means is like at the top. I know coaches that are making $10, $20, even $30,000 a year, which is crazy. But for me, this income of almost $2,500 a month helps cover our mortgage. It helps cover groceries. We can take vacations. I just earned a vacation with Beachbody for the 2nd year in a row for free. So that was a trip that my husband and I were able to take with each other. And there's perks to this beyond income that you can earn each month. And so I know you're wondering the way to earn an income, right? Like that's always the biggest question is, well, how do you go about doing this? So we promised to share everything with you guys tonight. And as a coach, you earn 25% in commission. And as Ashley shared, you also get 25% off anything that you would buy for yourself. So beyond the 25% commission of those that you enroll into your challenge group, like we had been talking about. So we have these clients that go into our monthly challenge groups. We get 25% of that commission for anyone that enrolls in the group. We also, as we advance in rank, start to earn bonuses. So as you advance in rank, and your first rank advancement would be helping 2 other coaches start their own business. And as you start to build your team, you're going to get more and more bonuses based on their performance. And that is how your income is going to start to grow, not only with just the 25% commission, but with those bonuses that you're going to earn from your team. And you can see how this is just really one big family working together to help each other grow a really stable business. And all of us are moms on here and looking to help support our families, looking to help support other people. And this community has been a lifesaver to me. I can tell you, if it wasn't for this, I don't know where I would be right now. My husband and I were talking the other night that if I wasn't doing something like this, I would probably be working nights as a waitress somewhere. Even though I have a degree, it just wouldn't make sense to pay for childcare. We're still in that like funky range. My son's going into kindergarten next year, my oldest is, and my youngest is 2. So this has just been a way that I can stay home with both of my boys and not have to work weekends or not have to work nights. And it has been everything to me. And I can tell you, it definitely saved my feelings towards being a mom. It made me be a better mom. I'm able to take care of myself and be there for them. I'm able to give those that I love the best of me instead of what's left of me. And that to me has made all the difference. And so if this is speaking to you and you think that you want to give coaching a try, I want you guys to know that you're not going to be alone. We're going to support you 100%. We'll show you how to work this business. We'll give you the training that you need. We'll enroll you into our new coach training. It's a 10-day training where you're going to get step-by-step instructions on how to start your business, how to grow your business, how to start your social media page, and how to run challenge groups. You're going to be enrolled in a challenge group with your mentor coach, and you're going to start participating like a participant would in that challenge group. Then the second month, you're going to get some participants in there, and you're going to start encouraging them, and then build upon that each month. And I know that starting something new can be scary, and the unknown can be a little uneasy at times. And I want to encourage you to know that we've all felt that way, and that you're not alone. And so should you want to get started, I just want to go over the enrollment process with you so that you have all the answers you need. And if we haven't covered anything and you want clarification on something tonight, please reach out to the person who invited you to this webinar, or please reach out to the person you found this webinar to, so that they can break down questions for you and help get you started. So the first way to get started is the one that I usually recommend, and that is through a challenge pack. And that is getting yourself set up with a program, or like Sarah had said, right now we have the all access on demand, so you can access every single program via online streaming. And I recommend that one just because you can try everything out and you can really get to know the programs and share your results with people. So you're going to get access to a program or multiple programs. You're going to get 30 days of Shakeology. You're going to get those portion container cups, and usually it comes with a shaker cup too. And so you're going to have a meal plan. You're going to have a plan. And that, to me, like, I don't know about you guys, Sarah and Ashley, but for me, having a plan has made all the difference. Having a workout calendar that tells me what to do, having a nutrition plan that tells me what to eat is just, and having it be flexible too, and not just being like, oh, you need to eat chicken breast every single day, you know. Having it be flexible and having it be a meal plan that my family can enjoy too has been so helpful for me, because it just takes the guesswork out of it. So you're going to get that challenge pack when you sign up, and you're going to get the $40 sign up fee waived. And so it's a really great deal, because you're going to start to be able to share your results with people right away. You're going to share on your social media page what you've been doing and how it's working for you. And I know that's stuff that I do every single day with different things that I buy. If I buy a shirt and someone's like, that's a really cool shirt, where did you get that? Oh, I got it from Target. I usually get a lot of stuff from Target. But I share it with them, right? If I have a shampoo that I like, I'll talk about that. And that's what this is sharing what's working for you to help other people. Now, if you're not getting started with the challenge pack, you can sign up with a $40 fee. However, I see that it's a little bit hard for coaches to get started with that, because they're not plugged into a program to share the results with people. So that's another option, is the $40 sign-up fee. And then the third option is the military waiver. So if you are a veteran, or if you are a military family, or your spouse is in the military, you can get the $40 sign-up fee waived, and the monthly $15 a month fee waived. And that's a business service fee that we pay as coaches. I will tell you, I've never had to pay for it out of pocket, because I've always earned more than $15 a month. We get paid weekly, so I make well over $15 a week to help cover that cost. And it really pays for itself, because you get that 25% off any products you buy too. So if you're continuing to buy things, it levels itself out. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. But if you are a military family, you do get that $15 a month fee waived. And that fee just covers your ordering websites. It covers your online office where you track your business. And it covers customer support and coach support. And then also, if let's say you've bought a challenge pack, you've been a challenger before, and you're really thinking maybe you want to either join just for the discount on your Shakeology, or you want to really start a business from home, you will also get that $40 sign-up fee waived, because you've bought a challenge pack in the past. So those are the ways to sign up. And then once you've signed up, you and your mentor coach are going to have a Getting Started Right call. You're going to get a welcome email, and you're going to be enrolled into our new coach training. So you're never left alone. You're always going to have something to work on, and a plan that gets you started step by step. We're going to plug you in and show you how we work our business within about an hour a day, sometimes more, sometimes less. It might look a little bit different for you, but everyone who puts time and effort into this business will see results, just like you do with your fitness and nutrition. So If you guys have any questions, please, like I said, reach out to your sponsor coach. I want to thank Ashley and Sarah for being on here with me tonight. And I'm just so excited to hopefully welcome some of you to our coach family. And like I said, if you have any questions, please reach out. Thank you everyone for being on tonight, and we'll see you all later, I hope. Bye everyone.